morning, everybody. We're driving down through Kansas, heading towards Colorado. Just waking up, did my pre-trip. I couldn't leave until, probably about 9:45 this morning. Makes for a long day when you don't get to leave till 9:45. So, just a wonderful day in Kansas. 35 degrees, nothing to see. It's a long journey across here. You think, it's not going to be that long. You're like, oh, the miles aren't too bad. But then you get out here and you're like, there's nothing out here. But it's beautiful. Wind always blows. But we're heading over to Colorado right now. We're going to go through the mountains. I'll probably take a lot more videos when we get to the mountains. I'll probably show you guys how I unload propane and stuff like that, because with like butane, I can't film wherever I'm at because they've got a no filming on grounds policy. So propane's a little different. I'm kind of going to a tank, but I'll show people how I unload, what I got to hook up and what I got to do. It's kind of still cloudy today, but it's not as bad as when it was raining yesterday. So we're heading across here. We got to stop, get fuel at the Loves before you get to Denver. Can't remember the name of the town. Starts with a B. I'm sure somebody out there knows it. But we'll probably start filming back when we get into Colorado. Everybody have a wonderful day, and we'll be back on here in a little bit. Alright, we decided to stop in Burlington, Colorado. We're going to get up here and get some fuel. Maybe get a cup of coffee, since I didn't get one this morning. The only reason I come to Love's to get coffee because I get free coffee, so free refills anyways. I guess I could have went, but it'd have been tough. I don't really need fuel, but my tanks won't equalize out, so I've got to. Some days it's good on them, they'll equalize and they'll do real good. Like today, I've got over a half a tank in one tank, and I got it below a quarter in the other. The way it goes. It'd be nice to live out here. Definitely a pretty country out here. Yeah, we're going to take a vacation right at the end of May. We're going to go to Mount Rushmore. We're going to go to Yellowstone, and we're going to try to come back through here. My wife's never been in the mountains and she wants to go through the mountains. I said, there's nothing spectacular. I said, especially when they're snow covered. I said, it's a little bit stressful. But they're not going to be snow covered today, so it won't be too bad. We'll still take videos up there and show you a video of unloading. It'll be cold, probably 27 degrees. What do we got going on here? Looks like we're training. Oh, this guy's going to do a U-turn, so we'll just stop right here. Oh, he's pulling up. What is he doing? That guy's walking across. We're training, so have a little patience, they could probably found a better place to do it instead of the entrance, but hey, everybody's got to learn somehow. I'm sure people when I was learning this were like, oh, what's that idiot doing? But I learned. Yeah, these butane bottles and stuff, they're a lot shorter than reefers and dry vans. Are 53 foot, that's what they are. And then you get into these and it's just like, wow. Oh, there ain't a fuel island open one. Well, shoot. I thought I was just gonna get in and get right out. That's the aggravating thing about fueling is, you know, you pull up here and nobody's fueling and you're like, why don't you just pull up so everybody can get fuel so we can get out of here in a decent time? But
you have 5 hours and 3 minutes of remaining drive time.
I got 5 hours and 3 minutes. How many hours I got till I'm over there? Oh, he's pulling up. All right. All right, we'll get fuel and we'll get on the road and we'll get back with you. All right, we got fuel. We took a 30-minute break so we can make it over there in time. Well, not in time, but I can unload any time, but so we can just make it over there without stopping the rest of the way. Got a cup of coffee, which it's 1:44 in the afternoon, which is 12:44 where I live. But I didn't get a cup of coffee this morning, so I figured I'd better get one. I probably didn't need it, but I like the taste of coffee, I guess. Now we're heading, got our fuel, leaving the Loves in Burlington, Colorado, and going to Frisco, Colorado. So we can make this turn. And we made it. Makes you wonder what made them build this town. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Wonder what was here to make them build the town. Now I'll have to look that up later and figure out what was Burlington, Colorado known for. I believe we'll just wait on this feller so we can make the turn. We can make the turn in between them. If I'd have hit my gear right, it'd been a lot better, but we still made it. Wow, somebody knocked that sign over. Thank you, big truck. Getting over so I can get on. That's when you turn our lights off. It went from cloudy to sunshiny, so I believe we'll probably have 3 different weather patterns today. Cloudy, sunshiny, maybe snow. Lyman 75 miles away, that's where the scales are at, so we're legal, so we're good. Colorado usually don't mess with us. Maybe this time of year since IFTA's due, they want to check your stickers out and your permits out, so Oklahoma really likes to pull you in, but I have the pre-pass, so I think all my stuff's on the pre-pass, so they can see it on there, and they just give me the green light and I go on. People new to this, you know, pre-pass, it's a little box right there that I had to pay for my own, so you got to call them and give them all your permit information, name, and like they even want a picture of your truck for some states. I don't think I gave them the picture of this truck, so I can't. I think it's like North Carolina is one of them, and maybe Oregon. So anytime I go there, they're gonna pull me in because they don't have a picture of my truck. Maybe. I don't know how it works. I don't go out there that often. Every once in a while I go to Oregon. Every once in a while I go to North Carolina. But that's only in the summertime when I'm hauling drive in. So texting and driving. It's not good. It's not safe to text and drive. It's better just keep your eyes on the road and keep going. Rough roads. Well, I believe we've been on here long enough jabbering on, so we'll get back with you when we get in the mountains, and have a wonderful day. Okay, we got a way station about 3 miles ahead, so let's see if we get the green light or we're going to have to pull in. Bear with me for a minute. I figure I'll just film this. Going over the way station in Colorado, Lyman, Colorado. Get over. Let's see. Things over the road before the scale house. They read your pre-pass, and then when you hit the second one, it'll give you the green light or the red light. Red light means pull in, green light means go on by. There's scales in the road, so let's see. We got the green light, we're good to go. They said they were opening and closing, but they're closed right now, so, well, I don't get to show you the scales. We'll drive by them. Leave it on. Oh, they got a couple trucks in there looking at them. You look over there to the right, there's a little building there, that's where the scales are at. I think Colorado, it'll have a sign there that says idle slow, and when it means slow, it means idle. Go as slow as you can go. I got in trouble one time on one of the scales in Colorado. I idled too fast, so he pulled me in and said I was blazing across there. I bet I was probably only doing about 6 miles per hour, but they want you to go to about 3. That's been years ago, and usually I don't get bothered too much. I have a nice truck. They take care of it. It's good equipment. If you check your stuff every day, you don't have to worry about it so much. Just make sure you do a good pre-trip inspection. Check your oil, check your windshield, check tires. Get under your trailer and look, make sure there's no cracks or anything like that. I go through my I'm unloading, I'll still look at stuff just to make sure everything's okay. If you keep your stuff up to, good, you'll be good. Check your mud flaps. Every time you stop, get fuel, just get out and check your mud flaps, tires, everything. Just keep everything up to good stuff. I mean, there's situations where, stuff happens. So, you just gotta, and most DOT officers are understandable. You lose a mud flap going down the road, you're probably not gonna get a ticket, you're gonna get a warning. So, that's just the way it goes. All right. I'm going to get off here for a little while. We'll get back with you when we get in the mountains. I don't know if you can see much with the sun and everything. It's all blurry. Oh, there's another police officer right there. I don't know what's going on. I've seen about 4 or 5 cops through here, but they're looking for something. Anyways, I'm getting ready to climb the mountain coming out of Denver. I swear this is the longest mountain to climb. I could be wrong. The sun's right in my eyes. And the traffic is just horrible. Oh, it's all blurry. I'll get back on here later. Well, we're getting up the hill here. We got around the night transport. Looks like Warner's going to pass me back, but I'm going 40 mile per hour up the hill. I'm living life high off the hog, as I'd say. But we're getting down the road here. Yeah, Warner blocked the sun. Just stay right there, Warner. They probably think, oh, you got a nice truck, it should pull good. No, not at all. I used to, like when I was younger, going over these mountains, oh man, I used to be nerve-wracking. I mean, it still is a little bit of snow on the ground. With snow on the ground, it's still nerve-wracking, but in the dry, you just take your time. Who cares who passes you? Like when I'm going down the other side, I'll go 45 mile per hour. I'm not going to get no rush. I don't want to burn my brakes up. I have disc brakes now, so I don't know if... I think they stay a little bit cooler than the drum brakes. See, you come to a flat and about the time you think you're up it goes right back up. But after I get past this one, I've got Loveland I got to go over. And I'll take a little bit of video of Loveland. It'll have snow around it, but it won't be on the road. Anyways, we're just enjoying the sunshine. It's kind of a nice day, and we'll get back with you. Everybody have a great day. Alright guys, we're getting ready to go start over Loveland Pass. Just want to check and make sure everything's okay before I start. It is. So we're getting on the road. Let's see how bad it is up here today. I looked at the map earlier and it wasn't too bad. It'll be about a 20 mile per hour climb over Loveland. Well, not 20. We'll see here in a minute what it is. 20 mile per hour climb. You gotta watch yourself with all these ski resorts and stuff. A little bit of salt in the middle, so maybe that's snow. it's 20 miles. It's about 4 miles of this garbage. It's definitely a climb. You gotta watch these entrances here where the trucks have come through, cars have come out of the ski resorts. As you can see, it's going to be fun. But we got the auto chain, so some places are better than others. I don't have a line of cars behind me. That's amazing. This thing leans pretty good. Oh, there goes the snowplow. Definitely not going the way I want him to. But so far it didn't look that bad. There's a couple spots up here that might be bad over here by the mountain. We got to turn back to the left, and we got to turn back to the right. It's still nerve-wracking. Trust me. I don't drive this every day. That's pretty clear. I'm climbing at about 25, 30 mile per hour. But you got some 20 mile per hour curves up ahead. I've been doing this 20 years and that still makes me nervous. So we got a 25 mile per hour curve here. I usually take it a little slower than what they say. Take it about 20. Oh, there's the snowboarders. So this is the first turn back. Then it would be the second turn back. Then we should be at the top going down. Stay to the middle here when there's not much traffic going, because the snow drifts over there. Don't want to run them over and pull me over somewhere. I don't know if I'll ever get used to this, but I might. I figure if I ever get used to it, I probably should quit driving, because I'll do something stupid. It's pretty through here, but summertime would probably be a better time to come up here. See, down at the bottom, when I first got on the mountains in Denver, there wasn't any snow at all, and then you get up here and there's quite a bit. And another thing is, it's not really me that I'm worried about my driving, it's everybody else wiping out in front of me and causing me to wreck. But so far it ain't been too bad coming up here. We'll see what it's like at the top on the other side. There's a ski resort on each end, so that's why there's so much traffic through here. I guess the snow on the other side is different from the snow on this side. I don't know. If you look over there, I can't see it, but on that other mountain, there's looks like where they ski over there. But it's 25 degrees up here. Cold enough to snow. Okay, here's our second turn back. We'll slow down for it at about 20 miles per hour. I think last year there was a heck of a lot more snow up here. Yeah, there was. And we're going to the top. Usually right here on the left, in this left lane, usually there's quite a bit of snow through there, but it looks like they've done a pretty good job in Colorado of plowing, so it's not too bad. But if you look over to the right, there's no guardrails. So if you slide off, you're going to the bottom, which is a long ways down. So that's why I kind of like hugging this yellow line. In case I gotta jump out, I guess. I imagine I probably wouldn't have time. Yeah, plus like going around this, you don't want your trailer wheels to go off the hill there. See, like that left lane, it's a little more covered through here. It's still not bad. I'm just about to the top. Usually get over and let people pass, but not today. There's only one car behind me. They're probably coming up here to the top. There's a little pull-off area where people ski. I guess it's a poor man's ski resort if you don't want to pay for a ski resort. I hope everybody enjoys this. I'm trying to. Last year I pulled off in one of them areas and I didn't have auto chains, but I had auto socks and I got stuck. So I had to put them auto socks on and get back on the road. But it was pretty covered up here. It's a narrow dog. Just watch your trailer, make sure it doesn't start sliding. There's someone going slow. I mean, people fly through here a lot, even when it's covered. It's like, wow, guys. Come on. Come on. So we're to the top right now. Now we got to go down the other side. oversized load through here. So we'll go slow. Looks like the DOT or was somebody. Did we have a wreck? We may have had a wreck. See, it says run away. Oh yeah, there's a tow truck, so I don't know what the heck went on. I usually try to just 20 mile per hour through here. Don't get too silly. I turn my Jake brake down a little bit so it doesn't do much. Thoughts and prayers for them people. Hopefully they're all okay. I wonder if an oversized load sideswipe. See, if you're hauling hazmat or if you're an oversized load, you have to come over Loveland Pass if you're over a certain height. But if, as you see to the right, oversized load's going to really have to hug this yellow line, so they might have a side swipe. I just take my time. Just take your time. Don't get silly with it. I'm on the downside of it, so you just go slow. See, climbing a hill is not as scary as going down, because going down, your trailer could just slide over to the right or left, especially going around these curves. So pulling up a hill, like with me, I've got kind of liquidy stuff in there, so it pulls to the back and keeps weight on the trailer. But I have chains, so it's not really going to slide side to side. It might, but if it does, you're done. Rambling on. It's just beautiful up here. It's just beautiful. Would I want to drive it every day? No. Fuel haulers come up through here every day. Right through here is another place where it can get slick. See, we got... Probably want to turn that down on low. I had my Jake brake on in the middle. I always turn it down on low. Slow me down just a little bit. So we got another turn back down there to the right. And I think we're just about off of it. We may have one more at the bottom down by the ski resort. People getting impatient. Sorry. It's better than me closing the whole Loveland Pass. See, this is a 20 mile per hour turn back. So we'll slow down to probably about 15. I'm sure there's some super truckers out here that can drive it a little better than I can. Sorry, folks. And now there's nobody behind me, so there's a lot of people go skiing through here too. I mean, it'd be fun to come out here and just explore a little bit. I see an old a little mining town back there that'd been awesome. This video is going to be long. I hope you guys enjoy going over Loveland Pass. See, that one was pretty tight up. We got another car behind us. I think there's a passing lane down here though. Oh, we got one more switchback. But we're pretty much off of it. Jake brake. think I'll shut it off once I get to the runaway ramp. Speed limit's 30, I'm going 30. Now the trick of it is being empty going up across this. Steep grade next 6 miles. The truck's stay in lower gear. The sun doesn't hit through here very much, so that's why it's looks like they put a lot of salt or sand down. .5-mile-per-hour curve, so we'll just ease her down right now. Yeah, there's another turn back. Then I think I'm at the ski resort. I don't understand the runaway truck ramp through here because there's like 20-mile-per-hour curves. If you're running away with it, how are you going to make it to 25-mile-per-hour curve and get around it? Now it says 20-mile-per-hour curves. Looks like we're going to have the sun in our eyes. Oh, 20-mile-per-hour. Sorry, it's all blurry, I'm sure. Can't get far enough over. I'm on the rumble strips with my trailer. It's 22 degrees. I've lost probably, it says I was going to be there at 5:02, now I'll be there at 5:13. I think it's another 20-mile-per-hour curve. I believe we're just about to the ski resort. And that's where traffic gets real busy. There's a salt shed. Arapahoe bison. Arapahoe bison. Must be called the ski resort. Sometimes they close Loveland Pass and you can go through the tunnel at the top every hour. But not today. Yep, there's a ski resort. You can see at the top of the building. And we're off Loveland Pass. It's pretty much just a gradual downhill from here. It's not too curvy. Just a little curvy. See right here at the ski resort, it gets real covered. So I guess we'll get off here because the sun is in our eyes. Alright, we'll be showing you unloading here in a little bit. Okay, we're unloading here in Frisco, Colorado. Oh, I should have got my magnet. Show you what's going on. Sorry. Look at everything ready to go. Let's see if you can stick to there. Nope. You gotta hook this drive shaft up. take our little decorative cap off. We gotta take the drive shaft apart. And it's broken. It just fell out. Well, hang on. And we got our drive shaft back unfrozen. Okay, we got it on there. It goes on like that. And that's our pump. So, I'm going to turn the main system on, open our internals. There, it opened. Here it popped. It means it's open. It's cold and snowy. I want my internal opening for my paper line. So here's our hose. Oh. I don't know if I can hook it up one-handed. Look at that. Like a professional. Like a professional. So, I got this J wrench I tighten it on with because there's pressure with propane. So that's open. Our internal's open on that thing. So, oh, you can sit right there. See my valves? That's where I'm going, right there. That was our lift gate. It locks the brakes while you're unloading. So take this into the hook, put it on here like that. Just fight with it. Screw it on. It's being tight, so we'll use our J wrench to tighten it the rest of the way. Good. First things first is you open the tank first, just in case the hose blows up. this is becoming a headache. Now I'm going to have to bleed all this off. Because their vapor line won't reach, so I gotta bleed it all off. So I gotta move over this way a little bit so I can hook their vapor line up. Keep forgetting about this place. They just keep adding more and more shit to it. Just gotta open that up. Move over just a little bit. And we'll be fine. We'll get back with you. Alright guys, that's what it's supposed to look like. That's with the pump running. Those hoses hooked up. See, my vapor line is a lot longer than that, and I can go a little bit further. But you go to places, they've got a vapor line that's not that long, so you got to move over. And the thing about it is, this place is so narrow to get in. That's the way you come in, and you got to pull out into that busy street right there to back over and get over far enough. So I'm gonna speed my pump up and be unloaded here in a little while. This is probably the last video of the night, so get back over Loveland tonight and go to bed and wake up next morning and start making new ones. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.